Hey, it's your girl KV with another review for Love and Life After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 47, The Sex Whisperer. Um, it was an okay episode. We'll start with Kim and Joey. Child, he is so obviously back on drugs and is actually sad to see in real time. And this is this whole lockup series is definitely one of those shows where we see that the more than we can on other shows, like seeing people actually like exhibit the signs of like, ooh, baby, ooh, because he's obviously high. But that don't matter because for some reason they are determined to buy a house. That was really confusing me. I cannot remember. If y'all remember, please drop down in the comments and say, oh yeah, her lease coming up and they're not gonna let her sign because he a felon or whatever. But I just truly don't understand their rush to hurry up and buy a house right now. Even though she's not divorced, and she asked the divorce lawyer, like, hey, will he be able to take this? And they were like, not easily, but if he jumped through some hoops and stuff, he could. And she heard that what she heard was, no, he can't get it. And I'm like, that's not what they said. So she's excuse me, this weather change is getting to me. But she is persistent that she wants to buy another house. So they going to see a house. They finally see a pretty decent house. Because, the last time they showed them once of houses, it was like rats in the sink. It was just nasty. It was truly giving you a trailer park trash, and I'm going to show you trailer park trash. I was like, dang, what was her budget? What was her budget? Because them rats in the sink, baby, you can't even be my realtor no more if you bring me somewhere like that. I don't care what my budget is. Rats in the sink? Baby, I'm not looking for a crack house. Like, the fuck? But they love the house that they're seeing. I think he said 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms, two or three bathrooms. It was just a big house, nice house with the space they need for all of them. But it's $30,000, either $30,000 or $40,000 over her budget. So he said that the mortgage is $1,500 and she makes $1,600 a month. So y'all gonna be house poor is what you're telling me. Y'all gonna be living off that child support. Cause she already said right now that the child support is a good bit of like she needed basically. Cause I think she said she get $2,500. She was like, that $2,500, like it pays my bills. So she probably already using that on, utilities, groceries, stuff like that. And now you're going to have to really need it for all of your bills because the house too expensive. Lordy. But she's going to ask her dad, or she's going to get Joey to ask her dad. I said, baby, the daddy just confronted Joey that he think that he sold his dirt bike way back in the day. But she wants Joey to feel like he's taking part in this, and this loan is on him because it's a loan. She's not asking for the money straight out. She's asking for a loan from her daddy, $7,000. The daddy says yes, of course, because that's his daughter and his grandchildren. He would do it regardless, but of course he has some hesitation about loaning it to Joey when Joey ain't got no job. Joey is a drug addict. Joey just got out of jail. So he's like, the likelihood of me getting my money back is ridiculous, but it's my daughter and my grandson, so I gotta do what I gotta do. His only stipulation is that Joey's name cannot be on the house. I said, period. You heard me. Nowhere on the house. Later, we see Kim take him to the bank to open up his own bank account. For what? Kim, for what? He does not have money going into the account. So you're going to have to get this man an allowance and you will give him a bank account for that? The banker was in such an awkward situation, this poor guy, because he's acting like a drug addict. He's acting shifty. He's acting like something's wrong. And Kim is like, well, Joey, where's your such and such card? Or where's this? Where's that? And he's like, oh, it's in the car. I gotta go get it. Why are you acting so strange? You're acting strange, Joey. What's wrong? You're acting strange. And the guy's just sitting there like, okay. All right. They really having to do this in front of this man. So she says that, she did this because she doesn't want him to have access to all of her money. But it seems like she still put money in there. So it's like, okay, he don't have access to all of your money, but you still giving him an allowance. Girl, what is happening? Somehow they end up in like an audio shop or something like that, and he's trying to spend money on some speakers. The money that you just put into his account for whatever reason, clearly it's some hundreds. Clearly it's over $50. If he finna go in here and buy some speakers with the money that you put in his account, then I'm sure it's for like gas and food. But she's complaining. He sends her home. Well, you can go home. You can go home. I'll find a ride. I'll find a ride. And she really leaves, y'all. She really leaves. And he ends up calling his friend to pick him up. She circles back around. She's like, you're really doing this? And he gets in the car. But he was like, I called such and such. I was about to call such and such because I ain't finna deal with this. Like, I'm finna go home. Later on, we see that he is sick and she's trying to get him some care. She's trying to take him to like a primary care physician. But everybody knows, especially at your big grown age, Kim, you ain't finna get no primary care physician the day of, especially for no new patient. So they're like, oh girl, it'll be a while. It'll be a couple of months. And she's like, okay, well, we're gonna have to set up the appointment anyway because he has to establish care. Like, he's an adult. He needs a doctor. But as far as right now, she's just like, whatever. The production is like, do you think he's back on drugs? She's like, no, I don't think he's back on drugs, because if he was back on drugs and he was going through withdrawals, then he'd be throwing up. Flash the camera over to Joey. Got his whole head in the toilet. Joey got his whole head in the toilet, y'all. I said, now do you think it's drugs, Kim? We see a scene. I can't remember where this scene was placed. It probably was right after this. But we see a scene where they go to see his mom. I guess his mom watches the kids when she needs them. I said, that mama gonna do whatever she needs to do to keep Joey from coming back to her house. You need me to watch some kids? Girl, bring them kids up for a couple hours. That's better than watching Joey 24/7. So they go over there and Kim is talking to her and she's asking, do she think that Joey is back on drugs? And I can't really remember what she said, but it's pretty obvious that this guy's got something going on. Kim is in there like she about to cry in her confessional. Now she all sad because she feels like he's going to drain her bank accounts. Why does he have access, Kim? Kim put, the horse before the buggy in every situation and in every part of this situation. Even if, okay, this was your secret high school sweetheart, you think your oldest child might be his, he been in and out of jail, you want to give a relationship a try? That's one thing. You want to give a relationship a try because there's something there. Cool. But he gets out, and I'll even give you letting him see your card to go buy the kids some Christmas gifts. I would have went in there with him. But cool. You thinking what damage could he do? It's a toy shop. Well, he did like, $400 worth of damage, and she was sitting there looking crazy. But everything past that is utterly ridiculous. You got this man a car for Christmas. He just got out of jail. He ain't got nowhere to go. Well, I did it because he needs to get the kids around. I need for him to get the kids from A to B. So, baby, he would have had to find a way to drop me off at work and drop the kids off at school. Because clearly you was able to drop them kids off yourself when it was just you and him. So the timing could work out where y'all all in the... Baby, you have to do something. You wouldn't be getting no car out of me. You'll be Mr. Chauffeur. Maybe you can get my car while I'm at work, maybe. But no, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that. Joey, take them kids to school while I get ready for work, and then bring my car right back, and then I'm going to leave, and then you figure it out. something. But buying him the new car, that was extra. And then she takes it 10 steps further and gives him her bank card. He supposed to be buying tires. I said, why does he need new tires on a car that you just bought him? Why? He getting there about $2,000 worth of rims and tires. And after that, after he spent $2,000 after he was only supposed to spend $500, you still let him keep hold of the car. I said, this girl is crazy. Now she over here crying, talking about she think he gonna drain all her bank accounts. I hope he drains all your bank accounts. I hope he shows you a true lesson to where you learn. We need you to learn from this one. This one gotta hurt enough for you to learn, because common sense is not there. It is just so not there. And it is just, you a grown woman with 2 kids. You got stuff to take care of, and you letting him spend your money up. Girl, bye. Next, let's get to Bianca and Daniel real quick. Daniel said he messed up his back at work because, you know, he's a mover. So he messed up his back at work, and we see him doing yoga. I said, come on, Daniel, you look like you do yoga for fun. He was very limber. He was in there being productive. I said, okay, Daniel. I mean, Daniel ain't ugly. Look, now that we see, Daniel not ugly, huh? Bianca in there burning eggs. She in there burning the eggs. She's like, oh, I guess I should have put some oil in there before I put the eggs in there. And he's like, huh, that's why I'm always cooking, huh? She burns the eggs, has to throw them out, makes them over. They still look burned. I said, girl, you might as well eat them eggs in the trash can. What is this going on? And so he tells her that he wants to go on a double date with his friend Gator from prison. I said, not your prison bestie. Is named Gator. And now all I want to do is go watch, what is it, Two Good Men? What is the name? What is the Will Ferrell movie, y'all? Will Ferrell and Mike Wahlberg. Gator's bitches better wear a Jimmy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's all I could think of when he said his jail bestie name was Gator. So they sitting there trying to eat, because this is the conversation going on while she cooking. So she finished these little nasty eggs, y'all. And he's just like about to cry having to eat this. He looked at the little girl, it's the little white girl, and it's a meme. She eating, she's like, is it good? Mm-hmm. If I edit videos, I would put that in there. I might have to find that to put that in there.
How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, that looks like you're enjoying. Okay, you okay? You
I'm okay.
okay? How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh,
is it good? That's how he was looking. And she was mad about it. She's like, see, you don't appreciate me. And this is why I don't do things for you, Daniel. Daniel, you don't appreciate me. She just starts, she finds any excuse to do the most. So she ends up telling him, our sex could be a lot better. So she's got a sex therapist / whisperer. She says that he be hurting her the way he be folding her up. She's like, you just be pulling my arm like this or like that. It hurts. Like, he just ramming me in and out. And there's no care. There's no tenderness. You don't know what's going on down there. You be licking the lip when you need to be licking the clit. It's not okay. So they go. She tells all of this to, it's a tantric lady. I said, not tantric. She tells all this to the tantric lady. He don't know where it's at. He need a diagram. He don't know what he doing down there. So they're doing intimacy exercises. They have to straddle and look into each other's eyes and ask questions. And yeah, he was excited about it. He was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you brought us here. I was like, oh my gosh, I just love Daniel. This episode made me be like, okay, I'm Team Daniel for real. I was already Team Daniel because I wasn't Team Bianca. But now I'm like Team Daniel because Daniel seems like a really good guy. He's glad that he brought her there because he doesn't know how to be intimate. He knows that he just got out of jail. Like, you got to show me. I don't know what I'm doing, girl. I've been in jail for like 6 years or something. And he probably wasn't all that experienced when he went in, no way. What is he like? 30? I think Daniel's like 30. So yeah, he probably wasn't all that experienced at 23, 24 anyway. Especially if he was going in and out of jail. Yeah, he don't know what's going on. So I can't even remember what happened, y'all, but somehow they leave this session and she is mad at him. She finds an argument about everything. I just be tuning Bianca out half the time. Like I said, some of these couples I hardly can pay attention to. It just don't be hitting, or some of the girls just be so annoying. They go on the little double date with a friend and his fiance, and they break off into, girls over here, guys over here. She's talking to the girl. She's looking at her ring. Yeah, this type of thing I want, yada, yada, yada. And the guys are over there. And as Daniel is filling in Gator on how this relationship is, Gator is concerned. He's just like, this don't sound like a healthy, good relationship for you, especially if she's drinking around you and don't want you to, just doing the most, pressuring you to try to have a baby, but she's not mature enough for a baby, not even a good girlfriend, but want to ring and be a fiance and a wife. He's just like, boy, you need to run. He's like, run. Please run. Please run. Please do not get this girl pregnant, Daniel, because she plotting on you. And when she had this baby, she really gonna try to make you her slave. She already been trying to make you her slave, but she's really, really gonna be laying it on thick if you get her pregnant. Next, let's go to Justine and Michael. Remember, she's pregnant again. And his mom is coming to town. The mom's house burnt down, so she's coming to live with them for a little while. They have not told her that she is pregnant. So when she sees her big old belly, she's like, what the heck and what the... It's like, well, when are you doing? When are you having a baby? 10 weeks? 10 weeks? You should have told me you were pregnant. I would have been here sooner. Like, why wouldn't y'all tell me? She ends up asking them... whose idea was it not to tell me? She says it was both of our idea. And she's talking to us. She's saying that, God makes no mistakes, and God knew that she needed to be here. Her house burned down. It was a tragic situation, but she said when it happened, I'm supposed to be there. That's what this is pushing me to be. And so here we are. It was a cute moment because she completely, is so welcoming, is so helpful. And I was like, you can see their friendship, a glimmer of that kind of come back. But Justine ain't buying it. His mama says that this is her chance to make up for trying to give the baby a paternity test. What they named that baby? They named that baby Manhattan. Why they named that baby Manhattan? And they call her Maddie for short. I said, okay. Justine lets us know that her mama don't know yet, and his mama is trying to urge her to call her because she don't want it to be no type of friction with her knowing and her not knowing. Justine is just like, no, my mama be on my head because she be talking about I'm irresponsible because I keep having all these babies, and then I get this man that was in jail and having babies with him. My mama ain't really all for that. I said, well, not saying that Michael is a bad dude, but I don't think he was ready for marriage and more kids. So, yeah, Michael's mom is walking around. She sees that there's laundry and all this stuff that needs to be done. She's just clocking everything that needs to be done and recognizing that, yeah, she is needed here. Justine is kind of feeling away. She don't want nobody having to come around and clean up and stuff. But I'm like, girl, you need it. You are big and pregnant. This is what, your fifth child, your fifth pregnancy. You're 35. It's a high-risk pregnancy. Sit down somewhere. But then I'm looking at all this laundry and stuff, and I'm like, these kids are big enough to help out. That must be Justine's laundry that's not getting done. Because even if it was Justine and Michael's laundry, Michael needs to be able to do the laundry. You can put the laundry away, sir. So I was like, it's too many people in this house for stuff like that to be happening. Next, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the episode. Zaria and Troy. Y'all, we get a call from Mama Karen. She's like, we got a problem. We got a problem. She makes it. I said it was so dramatic where it did not have to be all that dramatic. Little Troy want to see you. She been crying. She throwing a fit. And I'm finna bring her on the train. We coming from Syracuse. First, Troy is freaking out a little bit because he's supposed to be spending one-on-one time with Ashrael. Zaria's son that, he is legally the father for because he legally adopted him. He's trying to spend some one-on-one time with him. So he's freaking out a little bit. I'm supposed to be taking him to the science museum. What you doing, Ma? But plans changed. We adjust, okay? He gets to the train station to pick them up. Karen is messing up Ishmael's name, and she's just like, "Well, hell, you know your name. Why y'all just been letting me say the boy name wrong all this?" It was hilarious. And so I'm like, baby, just give Mama Karen a nickname for you. Just give her a nickname for you. And so they go to the science museum. All of them go. And I'm sorry, y'all. The first thing that came to my mind was, did Troy have the money for all 4 of them? Or did production have to be like, okay, we'll pay for this science museum, family trip, because going from 2 to 4, them science museums be expensive. So if this thing $30, you just went from paying $60 to $120. And he ain't really working yet. So I was really wondering, like, did Troy have that money? Or did production have to be like, okay, bill it to the production company. This ain't coming out of me. So yeah, y'all, it was really cute. It was really cute. The kids were excited to meet. Ishmael, he been wanting a little sister. She been wanting a big brother. And it was just really sweet to see. I'm glad that Yana got comfortable enough to let little Troy go see her dad. Because remember when we met Yana wasn't going for that. She was not sending her daughter down there because she was like, I don't know that lady. I don't know that lady. So yeah, but now she is comfortable enough. I don't know if the little baby spent the night. Well, yeah, she had bags, so I'm sure she's at least spent one night. But I'm glad that happened. Later on, we see Z and Troy getting ready for their first community event. And Troy wants his daughter to be there because he wants her to see what daddy does for work and just kind of know that, daddy legit out here. I ain't just out here being no bum. I'm not going back to jail. He want to prove that to little Troy and Tiana and himself, shoot. So Z is complaining like she usually does. She's focused on the wrong thing when it comes to this. She's saying that she doesn't want Yana to ruin the event, but I'm like, girl, what would Yana ruin and why would she ruin it? Did she ruin the family barbecue that was just a couple weeks ago? No, she was a little annoying, but I mean, she didn't ruin it. She just was there. So her trying to make it a big deal like Yana gonna ruin this day for us. We at work. We don't need her there. It was just too much. And he was like, okay, what if my mama bring up? Like, girl. And then she's like, oh, and then this is our anniversary. This is our anniversary. And I can't believe you're trying to add her in the mix. And I'm like, girl, she's not coming on y'all date. She's just showing up to a work event because he wants his daughter there. Like, relax. And she, she lets it go and says that he better get her a good anniversary gift. He calls Yana, and at first she's a little bit reluctant to come down there, but then eventually she's like, okay, I'll bring her on down there because she see that he ain't on no bull. He just trying to do right and show y'all that he doing right. So cut the man some slack, okay? We ain't see Tini and Rob. We ain't see Brittany and Key Rock. So lastly, Melissa and Louie. Donna's return, y'all. Donna is a mess. We see Donna. Donna and Karen are like the same mom on opposite ends of the coin. Like, they antics is on a thou wow, but for different reasons, okay? So, Donna's return, she's the smothering mom. Melissa wants to show off her ring to the family, and Louis is like, cool, I already set up a little dinner for everybody to come, and we'll let them know. So, it's her family and his family. She's like, she doesn't say anything first. She's just talking with her hands, like, trying to see if people recognize. And they do. They mention it, they see it, and Donna makes her take the ring off. Donna makes her take the ring off so that she can inspect it and try it on. It looks better on me. I said, Donna, if you don't take that girl ring off. Donna is pulling her to the side, and she's telling Melissa, I talked to my mom, I talked to my sister, and everybody likes you. And they're like, well, why don't you like her? And I'm like, I don't know, but I don't. I don't like you, Melissa. I really don't. I don't like you at all. And you want to know why I don't like you? Because you are me, okay? We are just alike. And Melissa disagrees, but I agree. They are very much the same way. If Melissa and Louis have a son, she is gonna be the Donna in his life. She's already overbearing and overprotective when it comes to Louis, and he a grown man. Louis ain't showed her no signs of him out here playing foul. He ain't out here cheating. This man just go to work, train these people, flip these pieces, and try to please Melissa. Okay, and I still can't get past the fact that he spent $20,000 on a ring when they still paying off her nose and his teeth. And you want to spend $20,000 on a ring when you got like $50,000 in medical debt? Okay. Cute. But that is it for this episode, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Make sure y'all like the video, thumbs up me, comment, let me know if I was wrong about something. Have we seen why Kim needs to move about this house? Okay, tell me. And subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already. Okay, y'all be watching, but y'all don't be subscribing. It's free. I ain't gonna charge you or nothing. I ain't gonna spam you or nothing. So y'all have a good one. I'll be back later today to do 11 Marriage Huntsville. And maybe Real Housewives of Potomac. But definitely 11 Marriage Huntsville. Bye y'all. Until next time.
How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, Alex. I think you're enjoying. Okay, you okay? You
I'm okay.
okay? How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh.